This segment of history will focus on the Wyoming Newspaper Project. Here you can search newspapers printed in Wyoming between 1849 and 1922. You can access Wyoming Newspaper Project alphabetically on the Go Wild Databases page or select History and Genealogy. I have a search box that allows me to enter search terms to search in the newspapers. I can browse by city or I can browse by county. I've placed my search in quotations in order to keep my search terms together. Here are my list of results. I can see the newspaper names and the dates, and I can scroll through. Notice that I have additional pages of search results, and I just click forward or up page 2. Now I can select one of my newspapers, go in and find my search terms and my article. If you set it up in your Adobe Acrobat ahead of time, your search terms will be highlighted. I can go back to my search results. I can continue to scroll through, or on the left-hand side, I can add some other search options. For example, I can put in a year and decrease the number of my search results. I'm going to click on the envelope to go back to my main page. You can also search names in this database, which is great if you're doing genealogical research or tracing family through the state or looking for historical figures. Again, I can scroll through my results, or I can come down here to the left and add more limiters. Another use for this resource is to look at the ads. This gives you an idea of the towns, the culture, and the history. I'm going to click on the envelope again to come back to my main page, and let's browse by city. This is a fun list to look through because there may be some towns here that you've never heard of. And I'm going to select Lightning Flat. When you select the name of a town, you'll be presented with the name of the newspaper or newspapers. Click on that and you'll see the dates available. Continue to click on the date and you can work down to a specific issue. Now you'll see I have pages 1 through 8. When looking at these newspapers, in addition to the ads locating a person, you can browse through and look for homestead information, who was visiting, public notices. If you look at page 1, you can see the masthead and find out where this paper's from. Once again, clicking on the envelope, you can also look up newspapers by county. So let's select Sweetwater County. We can select the town, and we can select the name of the newspaper, and again, work down through our dates. Notice across the top, I have my breadcrumbs trail. I can go back to Sweetwater and select another town and its newspaper, or I can back all the way up to the counties and select another county. Back on the main page, there's also a link to help with searching and help with Adobe Acrobat Reader. Here you can get information about how to set up Adobe Acrobat so your search terms are highlighted. On the right-hand side, you'll see much more about this resource. For more detail about this database, refer to the Wyoming Newspaper Project webinar archive on the Wyoming State Library page.